Hello and welcome to Total Television. I'm with Bjrn Amundsen of Telenor at the Telecoms World Middle East in Dubai. Bjrn, you're here talking at the conference today, LTE being one of the subjects. But let's start off with, tell me about Telenor's position at the moment regarding mobile in Norway, because you have 120 million plus subscribers around the world. How's the home market doing?
Well, the home market is not 120 million people. We are 4.8 million people in Norway, and roughly 60% plus is in our network. We do have a very good GSM coverage. 99.9% of all the people do have GSM. 87.3 has got 3G, and we're going to launch 4G, which I call LTE though, in 2012.
And that's really good for a country with, very challenging geographies.
Yes, and if you turned Norway upside down from Oslo, you're actually coming down to the southern part of Italy. So Norway is a difficult country to build the infrastructure in.
What about the Middle East? What's your presence around here?
Telenor's main office down here is actually in Bangkok, which are our headquarters for all operations in Asia. And as you said, we've got 120 million customers, and most of them are actually in the Asian countries.
Now, your presentation today was roughly entitled "LTE, is it for everyone?" And what's your view on the growth of LTE and where it's going to happen?
It's all about capex and all about frequencies actually, because I think in Norway 2G will be there for another 15 years, at least 14 years. Through 3G, I will guess will live up about the same. 4G in Norway is in one way going to take a lot of the data traffic from the fixed line. But if we are going to have a success on 4G in Norway, we need the digital dividend, the frequencies on the 800 megahertz. If we don't get that and get enough of those frequencies, it's impossible to give Norway and rural areas good LTE coverage.
And what about this region? Where do you see LTE making its mark further here?
You mean here in Dubai or around?
I mean in the whole of the Middle region. Dubai, if you like. Let's start with Dubai.
I mean, it's the same. It's all about the frequencies. In some countries, the LTE on the 800 megahertz is not available, and you must have the frequencies on both 2.6 to get the capacity, and on the 800 to get the coverage. So if you get them, I would definitely build 4G here as well, but on the right frequencies. The frequency is very important.
Okay, Bjorn, well thanks for speaking to us at Total Television.
Okay, thank you for inviting me.